I am a follower of the Prophet Muhammad, and I know the meaning of the words. And I follow the Sayyid al-Mursaleen, the master of the masters. I have been assigned to be the person here in the West, speaking your tongue, born and raised from you, who has traveled to the lands of the Holy House and been trained there to speak the word, and come back and teach you the story, not the short form, but the long form, the long count fashion, and teach you every aspect of it, and tell you that when someone who knows the story of truth, they don't have a conflict with any other races. They don't have a conflict with any other beings on this earth who know the truth. Because we can recognize the signs. We have been sent as a mercy. And as I talk about any community, you see that I tell you in a story in a way that their forefathers taught them wisdom, and that which they have preserved and that which they have maintained of the light brings them closer to oneness with me. And those who are upon any path from the truth, they recognize my words and they say, oh, this is my brother. Because they know when I come to their community, I tell them, I am your brother, a follower of your leaders, and I recognize the truth of their words. We're getting to that point in the game. So we said there are many of those who call themselves Ahlul Bayt or Shia, and they quote in the age of appearance this concept that now has come a long distance since the time that those reached the Maghrib, the West, that those of us are here are actually seeing the signs change, and an age where things are about to appear in manifest is going to form. Is there an age of appearance where beings start to speak the word and their truth is known? It will be from the West that the sun rises, the Prophet said, physically, and yes, metaphorically. Those who have the ability to use the metaphor and tell the story will rise first from the West. Why? For those who know the story of truth and can speak the words of the truth will be those from the West who feel the vibration and confirm it first from the truth. Because don't you see the light of the sun before it rises? Don't you feel the feeling of the dawn while it's darkest? Aren't you looking for somebody who says, yes, we are in the dark part of your soul, my brothers and sisters. We are in the dark part of the sixth, but I'm not in the dark. I can feel the light, and I'm telling you, ooh, the sun's getting ready to rise, and you can feel it. Well, those who talk about the age of appearance, those from Ahlul Bayt will say, they quote Abu Hurairah and say, wait, 1,300 years. They talk about this 1,300 period. Do we recognize 13 being kind of significant? Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of keep coming up. So wait 1,300 years and then a few decades. When someone at the light says wait a few decades, 20 or 30, he's referring to, again, 33. It's implied that from 20 to 33, there will be changes and manifest. From 20 to 30, and then from 30, 31, 32, 33 are changes. Well, this period, even that those who call themselves Ahlul Bayt or Shia are talking about the time of Abu Hurairah and the age of appearance and manifest changes, matches up to this time period that we're talking about now, the 1430s. From the 20s to the 30s, the last 10 years, people are saying, ooh, from the last 10 years, from 98 to 2008, or late 99 to 2009, the last 10 years, from the last decade to 1420 to 1430, my brothers and sisters in the Hijri age, to 1430, now to 1433. from 2009 to 2012. Dramatic years. So we say, if Abu Hurairah is referring to some change, 1431 will be some manifest changes in appearance. 1432 will be some manifest changes in appearance. By 1433, things should be going wild and crazy that everybody can see things that are going on who's ever paying attention. In 1434, what should we do, brothers and sisters who call themselves Shia? 1434, we're saying, what happens? I don't know. 1434, wait 1 day, then 2 days, then 3 days, then 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days of the new year of 1434. On the 8th of Muharram, something should appear. According to the Shias, they're making these claims and talking about the age of appearance and manifest changes and different things about Iran, and people are so worried about Iran, when the truth is what? Iran is a false flag. Iran has never harmed anybody. Iran plays a good game and does a good bluff in the deception, right? The politics and the art of duality. But Iran is not what we were supposed to be afraid of. The dark always wants you to be afraid. But those who are the mullahs, those who speak the truth, are starting to say we're seeing the age of appearance. 1430, 1431, 32, 33, 1434, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8th of Muharram, Friday, the Shias will say. This could be a sign of the age of appearance. What is that according to the Western calendar? Is it a day of significance? Friday, that is a good day. That is a day of the gathering. The 8th of Muharram, the day of manifestation, the 8th day after the 7 days of the new period, after the 33rd day of changing, after the 13 periods of transformation, according to Abu Hurairah, from Ahl Suffah and the gathering of the Prophet. That day is December 21st, 2012. Does that have any significance? Again, we said we don't believe in numbers and that things don't necessarily manifest on that day. And I'm telling you right now is a brother who's telling you such strange stories from every community. And when you weave them all together, they start to weave into a tale. That sounds so weird. Well, we get to some very final points where I've got to tell you one final hadith or two and then go into the final disclosure. We have a strange hadith from the Prophet directly where he is talking to the people, his companions, and he is describing the situation of the world. Because we said we want to know again, O Ibn Abbas, O Prophet of Allah, what is this separate earths? What is there multiple earths? And is there a time of gathering that we are getting ready to experience? So the Prophet ﷺ was looking at the clouds one day and sitting with his various companions, and he said, do you know what these clouds are, my brothers and sisters? They said, oh, you and Allah, the Creator, and you, our Master, you know best. He said, these are clouds, and these are the water carriers, the life carriers, the life bringers. Allah drives to people those who know about them and those who do not know about what is in them. Then he said, do you know what is above them? Do you know what is above these heavens? On their replying, Allah and His Messenger know best. He said, it is the firmament, a ceiling, which is guarded, and waves which are kept back. You see, the Prophet was telling them, even at that time, we are in a situation that there is a ceiling placed on us right now. We are in a quarantine situation where waves of light and truth and unknown factors from you, from the unseen that you have not been exposed to, are being held back from you. Waves, the Prophet said, waves which are kept back. O my beings of the light, was my Prophet speaking the words of a master,